Yeah.
Speak.
Hmm.
Hello, my name is Willie. I reside at The Rock, which is also known as Renew Our Communities. It's a Christian based program that's set up for indigenous individuals who are struggling with certain things in their life. It serves a purpose, the program itself. It helps the homeless, the hungry, the weary, all those suffering through the trials and tribulations. The Rock is here to help them. It's up to the individual as to whether they want to be served or even help for that matter. I felt myself in this situation after losing my employment, something that I never thought I'd face. We never know what we're going to face in life. And I never knew that I could be homeless. That's the furthest thing from my mind. But nevertheless, it happened, and you have to learn to survive. This atmosphere out here is relatively comfortable. People normally get along with each other. You have your instance, and we have instances where the police done came up and everything, but people normally get along with each other. You have male and female out here as well. But as I stated prior, they tend to assist the women more so than the men, which I had an understanding as to why, but consider all the vacant buildings we have in Rock Hill, South Carolina, but women are assisted much quicker than men because they assume that men can go out there and make it on their own. And that's not always the case because we got issues where individuals are dealing with drugs and other things that are taking place in their life. We have a lot of mental issues out here. It's as though no one is taking the time to assist anyone, at least male, for my part. And this is a very dire situation. It's something they need to be dealt with. So I know that upon myself leaving here, I am going to truly do everything I can to assist those out here in this situation because I do have the ability to do that.
How has this experience made you look at hospitality?
Hospitality. Hospitality is pretty good because they feed you, they clothe you. I mean, it's pretty much anything you want, they will provide it for you. But some people have a tendency to take advantage of the situation as opposed to using it for their own benefit. That's where the issues arise at.
Well, you surely are an articulate spokesman for the people that are residing here, and I didn't want to infringe upon anybody's privacy, but I have a very unique situation here myself. As I introduced myself to you, I also told you that I have DNA on the other side of that
Yes.
plastic curtain where you see many beds, about what, 40, 30 beds or
Yeah.
so.
I would guess about 25, 30.
25, 30 beds, and these are where people spend the night here
Yes.
without any kind of security.
None.
Okay, so you're saying they're a pretty good group of people. Okay, how do you feel that Christians should respond to this situation here?
Well, I think Christians should respond to it, but they should also give the individual a chance to do for themselves. God gave you everything you need in order for you to move forward. God gave you all the abilities, knowledge, and strength to do what you need to do in life. Some individuals, they just pretty much just threw their hand up in the air. As far as hospitality, like I said, they treat you well. I mean, you got a spot where you come and you can sit down and get a computer, search for jobs. You can learn. You get your GED.
Yes.
You got your Bible study program. They got a work training program. So it's up to the individual what they're seeking in life.
Yes. Okay, well, I thank you for this little impromptu interview. And hopefully, you have a Bible study on Wednesday. If
Yes.
I'm in the town of Rock Hill, I intend to just come and see. And what do you think people need the most in that room, more than anything?
I think they need to set up a program where when an individual enters through that door, as opposed to them coming and sitting down and watching television or to look for a snack, they need to get them involved in something.
Productive?
Yes.
Something, okay.
Yes.
Something, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I mean, by them to come here and sit down and eat and wait on a snack, they're still wasting their time.
Yeah.
You know, this opportunity to get yourself right.
Well, 2 or 3 years ago, before I started back to graduate school, I did volunteer. I sent this place a curriculum to teach people computers because I thought maybe part of the problem with people not being able to move forward was being disconnected, and therefore I put a whole curriculum together on how to do things on the computer. And I talked to some of your personal leaders there, and they took the curriculum, and I think the computers got stolen in all actuality.
Yes,
but they replaced them. They replaced them, and no one's ever called me back to volunteer.
Right.
No one. So I came in today, and I spoke to the lady that was at the desk, the nice lady there, and she said, please leave my volunteer information again here. I said, no, I paid the $25 to get a background check. I went through the certification. I haven't been called. I don't want to do anything else but come in here and do what God has gifted me to do, which is mess with computers and hopefully help people get a little bit more familiar with them, so maybe they can be a little more marketable, and maybe they can do something to get, basically not a handout, but a hand up to something else.
Yes.
So,
yes, exactly.
So anyway,
I understand.
I'll pursue that probably in the next few weeks after I've finished this project for my class. And as I said, it's a painful experience for me to come here knowing that a person that has the same DNA that I do, my brother,
yes,
is here. And on a couple of occasions, I tried to get him to stay with me, and he won't. So, hospitality is wonderful, but the person must be open to it. And I think sometimes there are mental issues or anger issues or depression or some other thing that precludes them from doing that. And I don't know what his anger is with me. He's been in my home 3 different times. I've had an open door, an open table, and an open bed for this man more than one time. And the last time I tried to get him off the street, he was on the corner of Saluda and Heckle at a Sitco station, leaning up against the building. He called the cops on me. So at that point, I said I have to not go to jail over him, and that's where we're at. But it's painful. So